Two of the hottest teams in the NBA since the All-Star break met last night for an intense playoff-like matchup with both teams playing with a lot of fire. And the Warriors coming in off the gauntlet of games they've played, and a combination of the Rockets' incredible play and the Warriors simply running out of gas led to the Warriors taking an L to the Houston Rockets last night in San Francisco. Let's talk about it. Both of these teams kind of have a fire and an animosity towards each other, and that was very much present last night. Even though there was a loss, there were still many bright spots for the Warriors. Brandon Podziemski played amazing. His stretch of play over the past few games is incredible, and he's going to be a huge factor into the playoffs if he can continue to play like this. Gary Payton off the bench was hitting threes. Kevon Looney with 11 rebounds off the bench, and Buddy Hield with 20 points, 6 threes off the bench. He kept us afloat for pretty much the majority of the game. A couple factors led to the Warriors taking this loss tonight, but first of all, Draymond Green, him getting 5 fouls 2 minutes into that third quarter was a massive loss for the Warriors, especially with how dominant he looked on the defensive end, especially in that first quarter. He was playing incredible, but unfortunately, foul situation caused him to play less than he should have, and it was a really big loss, and the Rockets capitalized on that big time. The Rockets had all their main guys contribute in big time ways tonight. Dylan Brooks had an amazing game. He had 24 points, and he was hitting all types of crazy shots. Sengun did his thing, 19 and 14. He was playing with a lot of intensity, especially when Draymond was in the game. Jalen Green finally had a good game against the Warriors. He really hasn't been doing anything to us all year. He had 21 points, and in that fourth quarter, he was just dominant. He was hitting clutch shot after clutch shot after clutch shot. And Jabari Smith Jr. pouring in 16 off the bench. His stroke was really difficult for the Warriors to match up against size-wise. I really would have loved to have seen more minutes from Quinton Post tonight and Guy Santos, but for some reason, they just didn't see the court tonight. I thought they would have played well in this game, but I guess Steve Kerr had other things in mind. The Rockets' game plan really revolved around this guy right here, Amen Thompson. He is incredible and so fun to watch, especially on the defensive end. A lot of the times, he was just face guarding Kerr, and that was the whole plan. It was pretty much 4-on-4 on offense, as the Rockets' sole game plan was to completely annihilate Curry from the scenario, and they did that really well. He only had 3 points. He was 1 of 10 from the field. Even though he was being forced into a lot of situations where he had to pass the ball at the double teams, he did seem a bit tired, and can't really blame him. I was seeing a lot of Warriors fans upset that we lost this game, and yes, it was a tough loss, but considering the gauntlet of games that we just played against Memphis, Lakers, and the Nuggets, and the big wins that happened in those games, to lose one game in this big stretch of games that we just had, can't really be too mad at it. I thought the Warriors played well despite how poorly they shot in that fourth quarter, which is a big reason why they lost. The Warriors are back on the road and have another back-to-back coming up with Phoenix on Tuesday and the Spurs on Wednesday. I do think that the Warriors will bounce back in a big-time way, especially Steph Curry. Every time Steph Curry has 1 or 2 bad games in a row, he always usually explodes for a big-time performance. He's done that his entire career, and I expect nothing less over these next couple games. But we'll see what happens. Follow me at It's Golden State J on all social platforms for more Warrior updates.